Hello everyone, how are you? We know it's very difficult to choose the best product for a home according to our budget. Don't worry, to make your purchase decision easier and save you time, in today's video we picked only the finest items for you. We make this list based on features, price and actual user reviews. So if you choose from this list, you can be rest assured that you're buying the best product. Please check the description below for product links and updated prices. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So, let's go for top 5.
Our first pick is TCL 6 Series QLED Roku Smart TV. The TCL 635 South African Rand is great for watching movies in dark rooms thanks to its fantastic contrast ratio, but sadly its local dimming feature causes blooming around bright objects. It has a VA panel that displays deep blacks thanks to its fantastic contrast ratio. Sadly, the local dimming feature is mediocre as there's noticeable blooming around bright objects. It also has some uniformity issues that are distracting in dark scenes. It gets very bright, so it combats glare without many problems, and it has decent reflection handling. The built-in Roku OS is easy to use, and there's a great selection of apps you can download. It has a quick response time, so fast-moving content has minimal motion blur. It performs well in bright rooms because it gets bright enough to combat glare and handles reflections fairly well. It has a great response time, resulting in minimal motion blur, and there's a backlight strobing feature to improve the appearance of motion. It has low input lag, but it's higher than other TVs, and it doesn't have HDMI 2.1 inputs. It's a great TV for darkroom gaming because it has a fantastic contrast ratio, but its local dimming feature is mediocre as it causes blooming. It has a quick response time, low input lag, and a 120Hz refresh rate with VRR support for a smooth and responsive gaming experience, but it lacks HDMI 2.1 inputs. HDR content looks great because it displays a wide color gamut, and it gets bright enough to make highlights pop. Number 2 in this best 65-inch QLED TV list is Samsung Q80B QLED Smart TV. The Samsung Q80B has excellent SDR peak brightness, enough to fight glare in most bright environments, and it has decent reflection handling. It's also a good choice for watching shows in a wide seating area because it has a wide viewing angle, so the image looks the same from the sides. Fast-moving scenes look great, thanks to the quick response time. It also gets bright enough to fight glare in a well-lit room, and it has a wide viewing angle if you want to watch the game with a few friends, meaning everyone sees the same accurate image from the sides. It has advanced gaming features like HDMI 2.1 bandwidth and VRR support to deliver a tear-free gaming experience. It also has low input lag and a 120Hz panel with a quick response time for smooth motion handling. It displays a wide range of colors in HDR and gets bright enough to make them look vivid and pop. The Samsung Q80B is great for HDR gaming mainly due to its gaming features. It has a 120Hz panel and HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, allowing you to play high framerate games in 4K. It also has VRR support for a tear-free gaming experience, low input lag, and a quick response time. Our third choice is Samsung Q70A QLED HDR Smart TV. The Samsung Q70A is good for high contrast ratio, it's decent for watching movies and very good for gaming in the dark. It's also suited for watching shows and sports in well-lit rooms, as it gets bright enough to overcome glare. It gets bright enough to overcome glare in most rooms, and while it has only decent reflection handling, visibility won't be an issue. It has an impressive response time, so motion looks smooth with fast-moving balls or players. It gets bright enough to overcome glare in most rooms, and it also has decent reflection. Its impressive response time delivers a clear image with minimal motion blur, and it has an incredibly low input lag. It supports FreeSync variable refresh rate technology to reduce screen tearing. Also, it supports 4K 120Hz games without issues, but it only has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on one port, which is disappointing if you have more than one HDMI 2.1 device. The Samsung Q70A is good for HDR gaming, mostly due to its good gaming performance. The fast response time, low input lag, and VRR support deliver a smooth and a responsive gaming experience. For details, let's watch more. Fourth pick in this best 65-inch QLED TV list is TCL 5 Series QLED Roku Smart TV. The TCL S535 has an exceptional contrast ratio that displays deep blacks, making it a great choice for watching movies. It has a full array local dimming feature that performs fairly well, and there isn't much blooming around bright objects. This TV upscales 1080p content without any issues, and it removes 24p judder from any source, which is rare for a 60Hz TV. It has an incredibly low input lag, quick response time, and a black frame insertion feature to help reduce motion blur. Sadly, it's limited to a 60Hz refresh rate and doesn't support any VRR technology. It's great for darkroom gaming because of its exceptional contrast ratio and good black uniformity. It displays a wide color gamut for HDR content, but doesn't get bright enough to truly bring out highlights. It has an exceptional contrast ratio and decent full array local dimming feature that helps further deepen any blacks. For details, let's watch more. Our fifth and last choice is Samsung LS03B QLED HDR Smart TV. The Samsung frame is great for watching TV shows in well-lit rooms. It gets bright enough to fight glare, and the matte screen finish has impressive reflection handling. The built-in Tizen Smart platform makes it easy to stream your favorite shows. Its great SDR peak brightness and impressive reflection handling, fast-moving content like players and balls also look great, thanks to the excellent response time, so there's minimal motion blur. It has a bunch of gaming features like VRR support to reduce screen tearing. It has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on one port, which is great for playing high frame rate games. It has very good gaming performance thanks to its HDMI 2.1 bandwidth for high frame rate gaming and VRR support to reduce screen tearing. It also has a quick response time and low input lag for a responsive gaming experience. It displays deep blacks and has a wide HDR color gamut. Go beyond HD TV with Quantum HDR that delivers an expanded range of color and contrast. With an impressive spectrum that deepens blacks and brightens whites, you'll finally see the details in the Hollywood movies and shows with HDR.